Campaign periods in the country have previously been marked by opulence as candidates and parties try to outwit each other in the race to woo voters. But this show of wealth may come to a halt if Parliament adopts and passes new regulations proposed by the IEBC. The Electoral Commission will on Friday publish the expenditure limits for each political office. The caps will, however, vary from one region to another. Alongside spending limits, the Commission shall also determine the total contributions from a single source, paid-up media coverage and loans forming part of a contribution that a candidate or political party may receive. The expenditure period starting 8 months prior to the date scheduled for the general election until 7 days following declaration of results. Further, the regulation requires candidates and political parties to designate authorized persons to serve as recipients of all contributions, incur and discharge all expenditures, and make returns and file reports of contributions and expenditures, which will then be submitted to IEBC. The Commission will also expect political parties and candidates to prepare reports on each contribution detailing names, occupation and employer as well as date and amount of contribution for each individual contributor. They will also process receipts for the same and contributors append their signatures. In the case of organizations, the name, registration and address details shall be recorded besides the date and amount of each contribution made. A receipt and the signature of the contributor shall also be required in all cases. In the case of Harambes, authorized persons will be required to keep records of the venue, date, organizer, total contributions, as well as specific details of each contributor who gives more than 20,000 shillings. Whether campaign expenses incurred by or on behalf of a registered party or candidate in the relevant election exceeds 5 million shillings, an audited report will be prepared for submission to the Commission. The regulation will also bar anonymous state or state agency contributions. Those who violate the regulation risk being barred from participating in future elections as may be determined by the Commission.